Hey. Oh, cool. Nice. Welcome. Happy Thursday, second day of spring. Yippee. We are back with our home videos here, giving you some immigration update guidance information that is free of charge. So hopefully you enjoy.
So today we're going to talk about H-2B visas for restaurants. So
Yeah.
how does that work, Alex?
Well, a little background. H-2B visa program is for employers who need seasonal workers. So they don't have enough workers on their permanent staff to cover their kind of high demand season, let's call it. And so they need to supplement their staff to bring in some seasonal workers so they can meet the demand of their business. And,
What kind of workers?
Usually, it can be any worker really, skilled, unskilled. Usually, I don't like to use unskilled because every worker has skills, right? But in the terms of like immigration world, I think they call them unskilled workers. So we work with a lot of, construction companies, landscape companies, restaurants, you name it. So,
But as far as within the restaurant world, it can be the cook, the line cook, the wait staff,
yeah, so
anyone.
So this video is specifically about restaurants. We've been getting a lot of calls from restaurants, helping out a lot of restaurants, and they have a need, it seems like, either to get line cooks. Line cooks has been a big need for some restaurants, and this is a visa program that you can bring in line cooks where they can cover you for about 10 months at a time, and then they go home for about 2 months, and then you can bring them in again for your next high season. So line cooks is a good one. You can do them for waiters, waitresses, you name them as well.
Okay.
And yes, ideally you need to tie it to a season, so when your high season is. So a lot of these, for example, if you're a restaurant in, let's say, a ski town, your business likely picks up during the winter. And so you're going to have a seasonal need maybe beginning in October and lasting until about October, November, about February or so. Or some towns, summer towns, right, where you get more travelers during the spring and summer. Same type of deal. That's where we're going to define your seasonal need, and you can bring in those workers to work for your restaurant during that time.
So let's say the season starts sometime in the fall. When is the best time for employers to contact us?
So you're shooting for an October 1st start date. I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but there's only 2 start dates you can literally put. So fall would be October. You probably want to be contacting us
Now-ish,
yeah.
right. And if October is not, then the next round is April?
Yep. And you want to be contacting us around October for April start date.
Okay. And is there like a prevailing wage, a minimum wage that they need to pay?
Yeah, that's the first step in it, and we just get some basic information about where they're going to be working, who they're going to be working for, what their duties are, submit that to the Department of Labor. The Department of Labor will come back and say you got to pay them this much, no less. Usually it comes in right around, if not a little bit less than what they're paying their permanent workers, so it's not an issue.
Do they have to house them?
Unlike the H-2A, no, they do not need to house them.
So the only responsibility is to pay them?
Make sure you pay them. They're not working outside the duties. We kind of align, or we specify in the labor certification. For example, if you're going to say they're a line cook, they can't come in and be a waiter.
Right. So is it safe to say that, considering that we have a labor shortage, if folks decide to go with an H-2B program to augment their staff at their restaurants, we could actually save them money?
Yes, for a variety of reasons. Companies lose money if they hire someone
who leaves,
and they only stay for a month and leave, and then they got to try to find someone else and do the onboarding, etc. So yeah, you can save them monies in multiple ways.
Absolutely. So give us a call, contact us. We're at www.americanvisas.net. We'd be more than happy to talk further.
Yeah, and again, this is about restaurants, but it is applicable to many service industries. So if you're an owner of a company, you happen to come along this video and you want to bring in friends, family, whoever to come work for you, this could be a good visa program to do it with.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and happy string all.
Have a good weekend.